There are ways out. There is a light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Be on the watch. The gods will offer you chances. Hello and welcome to your weekly reading. To those of you who have been here with me for a while, thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. And to those of you who are newcomers, watch a couple of my videos, see if you like them, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of stuff. So let's see what the theme of the upcoming week is. All right, so we have quite a heavy one. This one is called Misfortune. And as always, I'm going to attempt to read all of these words. Ongeluk, malheur, misfortune, nesreca, disgratia, szerencsétlenség. So, looks like a great week, right? Well, don't fret. We're going to find a way out. We're going to see where this takes us, how we can use it to our advantage. I don't think there's such a thing as misfortune per se. And although, yes, sometimes the conditions and the circumstances line up in such a way that they sabotage the efforts that you've made. But these are temporary conditions which can be overridden. And if you wait it out and keep trying, your luck is gonna change. But anyway, we're going to focus on the topic of misfortune. And I'm going to use the tarot to help us interpret what is going on with this right now. Oh, and we have a kind of a jumping card. And I feel compelled to draw another. This is the King of Swords. So what else? What else? Okay. And we have the Four of Cups. All right. So the nature of the misfortune that we are encountering this week is that it disheartens us, that it has a discouraging emotional influence on our psyche. It turns us inward. It makes it so that we want to withdraw our emotional investment from the situations that we are involved in. So this is a break in cathexis. Cathexis is a term used in psychology, in psychoanalysis, and it refers to the bond or the energetic connection that we have with objects, people, things, situations, whatever. You can think of anything here. The emotional involvement that we have in those objects. Obviously, to be emotionally involved with anything, you have to first internalize it. You build a construct, a mental construct of that thing, a model, if you will, some kind of depiction that exists within your subjective intrapsychic reality that you then have a way of interacting with. Now, this needs to be updated on a regular basis. Otherwise, you're going to be attached to, and you are going to have cathexis with, an idealized version of the real thing. So the model of quote-unquote objective external objects that we internalize, that we build internally, they need to be revised and recreated on a regular basis. The Four of Cups is suggesting to me that there's a heightened sense of wanting to remain within subjective reality, and there's almost a lack of interest in exploring what is truly factually happening around you. Contradicting that, we have the King of Swords, who is the master of inferring abstract systems, rules, and strategies from his interactions with the external world. So the King of Swords is the king of hypotheses, if you will. And a really good hypothesis is almost like an action plan. If it's really secure and coherent, then it's almost as good as what the King of Wands would be able to produce, which he relies much less on theory and is much more eager to jump into action impulsively. Now, the King of Swords here is indicating to me that there are two ways, essentially, that you can react to your misfortune. And misfortune seems to be this dissonance, this discrepancy between what is internally harbored and cultivated and what is externally, what exists independent of you. So you can choose to go with the path of introversion, where you detach yourself emotionally from what is going on, and there's a certain emotional numbness that comes with it. Or you could choose to be persistent and keep trying to build a working theory of what is going on, and trying to come up with cohesive plans and solutions to mitigate your misfortune. So there's a proactive way, which is primarily intellectual, and there's a path to retreat, which is emotion driven. Now, which one you're going to go with, perhaps you're going to alternate between the two. That's the most likely solution, I think. Whichever phase or whichever modality you find yourself in, remind yourself that this is something that is temporary. Misfortune is a fluke. It's as much a product of the arbitrary movement of this giant being, which we call the universe, as when you get extremely lucky and without your work, without your conscious and intentional involvement in shaping your reality to be what it is, either luck or misfortune are meaningless events. So both those things are simply lights flashing on your path, indicating that the conditions are either favorable or adverse at the moment, but no additional meaning should be derived from this. It is you who can organize the chaos of existence in such a way that it benefits you. You're still in charge. You still have the intellectual prowess, the power to bridge the gaps, to align the facts in such a way that they make you more powerful. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching it. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please visit my website. Otherwise, you can support the channel by subscribing, leaving comments, and liking my videos. See you next time.